Today in America, we got a socialist promising our kids a free tuition. But America, where the hell does free come from? You want to see what socialism is? Why don't you just look over there in Venezuela? That's socialist, and look at the economic and social chaos that they're in right now. What's going on, America? It's your boy charlieinthebox, the patriotic miscreant. What I'm gonna have in my box today is gonna be, it looks like the U.S. Pentagon is stepping up its propaganda in America. Let's get this video started. A Pentagon report justifies deployment of military spy drones over America. One of the #1 reasons why we formed a federal government is to protect and secure our borders. When America was first founded under the Continental Congress and the Articles of Confederation, it just wasn't enough. Because if there was a standing army come to invade this country, they would have just destroyed us. So they came up with the Constitutional Convention, and they pumped out these Bill of Rights. These God-given rights that man was granted to them by the Creator. And see, the general knowledge amongst the people, because at the time the people weren't accustomed to having this kind of responsibility and freedom. They were always used to being freaking controlled or governed. But it was a test, America, to see if man would be able to take care of himself and go down the path of enlightenment. And look how America, not because of the government, but the people, its country, changed the world. We got the light bulb, the telephone, the automobile, and a lot of stuff that we as people are accustomed to having in our lives today. But the thing about it, America, is when we got a complacent media that gets a storyline, an article, a news story from the United States federal government, how are we supposed to know the truth? See, in this time of social and economic collapse of the world, we got to know what the hell's going on today. They're never going to put these pieces together for you because everybody's being paid by the same freaking puppet master. Well, let's look at what the media is not reporting to the public today. We got the Zika virus, right? And it's a bioweapon that was produced in a lab. Well, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundations, they want to vaccinate the world. And if you don't want to take this shots voluntarily, well, they just do it without your consent. Well, they genetically modified these mosquitoes and released them out in the atmosphere in Central and South America and even here in America. There was as March 2015, millions of genetically modified mosquitoes were released in Florida. Just look that shit up. But we can't put the pieces together, say that the glove and the hand fits, wear that shit like OJ, you're guilty. Today the Zika virus is being transmitted sexually through partners. And where the hell did this virus come from? We can't just look at what they're saying and look at what they did and say, hey, maybe this might be the cause of it. One of the fundamental reasons why we got this federal government is to protect our land, but we got the Department of Homeland Security ordering our Border Patrol agents to catch and release these illegal immigrants, not even to give them deportation papers to be deported because they came into this country illegally. We got the United States federal government going to Honduras, Asian countries in the Middle East and bringing people over here on planes, processing over 5,000 in a day. We can't go through the lines of the DMV, America, that fast. They ask us so much freaking questions, but they properly vetted all these people? I don't think so. America, what's happening across the pond over there in Germany? All these people that are coming from these Muslim countries in the Middle East, they're not coming to conform to their new country. They're coming to change it. This is a world phenomenon. Over there in Venezuela, they're going through social and economic troubles right now. The same thing that America is going through. Americans want to vote a socialist as Bernie Sanders because he's saying that he's going to give people free tuition. Well, where in the hell does free come from? Look at Venezuela. They're socialists and it ain't working out for them, America. It ain't going to be no different here. Look at the path of socialism with Barack Hussein Obama and look at where we're at today. We got racial division more than ever. It's freaking chaos in our freaking country. Look at Chirac. They're killing each other. Black Lives Matter, does it really when you're killing yourselves? See, we have to understand the propaganda that's being played on the American people today. Because there's a lot of stuff that the media is not reporting to the mass public about Hillary Clinton. You guys want to know the truth, what's going on in your country? Go to drudgereport.com daily. That's where the real news is at, and that's the story that they're not reporting to you guys. And as you start educating yourself and you start reading these articles of world news from drudgereport.com, well, you start getting that knowledge and you're going to start sharing it with your loved ones and your coworkers and social, what is that? People use that freaking social media, right? Your Facebook, your Twitter, and those things like that. All I do is videos and I put them out on the internet. So I don't do that Facebook or Twittering and stuff like that. Instagram, I don't do any of that. So as that knowledge gets out to the mass public, we can evoke change because the knowledge is to the public. They can have a well-informed decisions on the decisions that they're making with their everyday lives. But as long as they use propaganda to deceive us and lie to us and distract us, well, the people will always stay complacent in their freaking actions. They won't ever be in the conscious state of mind and be in an alpha state of mind, but they'll be passively asleep and distracted and entertained in a beta state of mind. So there's a lot of stuff that's going on today. The people have to be introduced to people like Edward Bernays and understand why they're using propaganda on us. Why do they want the sleeping giant to stay asleep and not wake up? Because America, if we have God on our side and we got these Bill of Rights on our side, there is no amount of evil that could destroy us. And that's the damn truth. That's the platform for what I stand on. What do you? Either you're going to die on your feet or live on your knees. If you're not going to do everything in power to restore your life, liberty, and this country, you're going to do everything in power to destroy all three. Charlie Box, the patriotic, miscreant, and I'm out.
Hello there. Watch Charlie in the Box before he's sent to a re-education camp.
Find out.